Hi there, my name is Rena Hafiz. I'm an independent senior sales director with Mary Kay. I want to thank you so much for taking your precious time to listen to the Mary Kay Marketing Plan. I hope this information helps you and impacts your life the way it helped and impacted mine. So let me ask you a little bit about yourself. What do you currently do? And how would you describe your work ethic? How long have you been working? And did you get any specialized training for your job? And then the kicker, what percentage of your dreams are you living? Well, when I was asked this, I was an electrical engineer who worked really hard, lots of proposals. I'd been working for over 8 years and had a master's of science in electrical engineering, but I was probably not even living 20% of my dreams. Yes, I was married and I had a great townhouse, but that was about it. I had no time to enjoy life or take vacations. Let me tell you a little bit about Mary Kay and how all this changed with my Mary Kay business. First of all, Mary Kay, this is her. She's a real person, and she passed away in 2001. This is our corporate headquarters in Dallas. What I'm really proud of Mary Kay as a company is that we paid for this building in cash. We're a totally debt-free company. This is also our awards night in Dallas at our annual seminar, and this is how we reward our sales force. Our company priorities are faith first, family second, and career third. This really appealed to me because with the way I was working, I had no time for my faith or my family. Before Mary Kay, I was living paycheck to paycheck in a townhouse. My husband was an electrical engineer. I was an electrical engineer, and we were always broke. One paycheck went to the mortgage, one went to the bills, and at the end of the month, you didn't have much money left over. This is our house now. Mary Kay helped us get into our house. This was my first pink Cadillac here, and then one of the girls that I had on my team also won a Grand Prix, as you can see in this picture. This is my oldest son. And this was the week I paid for his college education. That's why that picture's in there. And it was so neat for me to have women mentors that taught me how to budget and finance money and live my life that I could live my dreams of giving my kids what I didn't have. My first company car this is me in my first company car at our conference in Virginia Beach. We actually had red car parking. So a lot of people ask, is this a dealership? No, this is our Virginia Beach career conference, and there's me with my car. And then when I earned the use of my first company pink Cadillac, I was able to help my husband build this house for his parents with our Mary Kay business and extra money and tax savings from the business. And so we were really able to give back to our family. So do you have any family you want to give back to? Do you have some kids you would like some college funds for? Or maybe a new place to live? All this showed up with my Mary Kay business for me. And now basically I tell people I work for vacations. I like to work hard and play hard and take crazy trips, whether it's to Stingray City in the Grand Cayman or Machu Picchu, or whether it's checking out sea lions at the Galapagos Islands. I like to work for vacations, and now I have the time to spend time with my kids and go on nice long trips. When I moved up in Mary Kay, I looked at everyone that was super successful, and I realized that they had 7 qualities that made them really good. So I'd like to share these with you, and then you can just kind of check off and see if they apply to you. The first thing is I look for people who are busy, because wouldn't you agree that busy people are time managers? And it's a lot easier for me to work with a time manager than to try to create a time manager. Most of my consultants work full-time, they're married, and they have kids. So I'm not looking for someone with a lot of time. I'm looking for someone that knows how to manage her time. I look for people that have more month-end money or a financial need. If you've got bank accounts and trust funds and all your bills are paid for, maybe you're not as motivated to work. But money is a huge motivator. So you don't need a lot of money to start a Mary Kay business, but you need to have a good financial goal to be successful at a Mary Kay business. I look for people that are not the pushy sales type. And pushy people just don't do well in Mary Kay. You have a repeat clientele where the people buy products from you over and over again. You want to teach the clients how to use the products and let them make an informed decision. I look for people that don't know a ton of people, and friends and family will only take you so far. If you opened a coffee shop right now, would you be saying, hey, my mom will come and drink coffee every day and that's how I'm going to stay in business? No, you want to get real clients, and we'll teach you how to do that by networking and marketing your business. I also look for people that understand a balanced commitment. Several times people say, well, I'd love to do this, but I can't give it 100%. And my thing is, when do you give anything 100%? If you have a job, if you have a life, if you have a family, when can you give anything 100%? So I want someone that understands doing Mary Kay 1 or 2 hours a week, 100%, is giving the business 100%. I also look for people that are family oriented. I was much more motivated to do stuff for my kids than I was for myself. There was a lot of times I had to do appointments in my home because that's the only way I could and watch my children at the same time. But I was willing to work for my kids and give them the dreams I never had. I also look for people that are decision makers that don't procrastinate and basically will offer you Mary Kay at one of 3 points in your life. You'll either be in the middle of a crisis, finishing up a crisis, or about to start a new one. And I want people that understand, the lights on the highway are never all green at the same time. So you need to go light by light, and sometimes you'll hit some red lights, and sometimes you'll take some detours. So do these qualities sound like you? Busy, more month than money, not the pushy sales type. If they do, then you would probably be a good match. We're going to tell you a couple of the ways that we can make money in Mary Kay. The first way is through our company websites. This is my very first website when they first came out. Our products and websites have improved quite a bit since then. But the coolest thing is for just $50 a year, or about $4 a month, and for new consultants, they usually have even a half price discount. So $2 a month, you can have an amazing website that markets your business and your products. We also can make money doing appointments, face-to-face appointments in groups or one-on-one appointments called facials. And people tell you what's going on with their skin, and you're the problem solver. You just recommend products. The neatest thing is we have the highest paid direct sales commission in the industry. We make half of everything we sell. I didn't actually want to start a Mary Kay business. I had a master's degree in electrical engineering, but when they told me they made half of everything they sold, I said, half price, what do I got to do? They said, well, you got to order $200 all at once a year. I was like, I'm in. Tell me how to get it at half price. And that's how I got started. But that's all where my vision was back then. The products are also consumable, so people reorder the product. Again, you make half of everything you sell there. One of the neatest things is I've been Mary Kay at this recording 18 years, and I have clients that have been with me for 18 years that are ordering still the same cleanser and the same products over and over again. Another way we can make money is through our preferred customer program, where you can direct ship brochures to your clients. And you can also dovetail appointments. So if you had an appointment tonight, your husband came home and said, hey, I'd rather go out to dinner. I just got a promotion at work. Let's celebrate. You can dovetail the appointment to another consultant. You'll get 15% of the profit from that appointment just for booking it. We also get amazing prizes. Mary Kay said that our P&L statement stood for people in love. So to love her people, not just think about profit and loss. Mary Kay really loved her people with Cinderella prizes. These are a couple of things that I have earned in my business. So I got this ring for doing quota sales last July. And then I also got a diamond bumblebee with the precious emerald eyes. And this is me at our awards night ceremony, ready to go pick up my ring. The biggest thing that I think I got out of the business, and I wasn't even expecting, was tons of self-confidence. I got to overcome my biggest fear of all, public speaking. Not only that, but I had the freedom and the flexibility to be actually coach jump rope for my kids, be the jump rope coach on the team, and I even got to go to Iceland to run a half marathon. You can also make money from team building. So let me tell you how our team building works. We're not a multi-level or a pyramid company, so there's one wholesale transaction from Mary Kay to you and one retail transaction from you to the client. So there's only one middleman, you. And you've heard the rule in business, who gets all the money. When you have team members in Mary Kay, let's say you're out and about, you're having a party, you're having fun, and someone says, hey, do you think I could do this business? And you say, I don't know. Talk to my director, she knows. But if this person came that was your client and wants to now become a consultant, they would come in and be on your team. And then every time they ordered from the company, based on the size of the order, you would get a commission. The neatest thing is, it's as long as you're in Mary Kay and they're in Mary Kay. So as long as you both stay active in Mary Kay, you will get that commission. Now think about this. I started Mary Kay in 1995, and there are people that started with me in 1995 that I have not seen since 1995. Every time they order, I get a commission. This lady here is our national sales director, and she's the one that got me started. And every time I order for the last 18 years, she's gotten a commission just for introducing me to the Mary Kay business. We also have amazing car programs, and one of the neatest things that I loved about Mary Kay is that they offered me the opportunity to earn a company car. I don't know if you can see this. This was my very first car. It had 6 miles on it when I got it. I've since earned 10 other company cars. The neat thing is the car is leased to you for 2 years. They pay tax, title, insurance for you and one driver. And as long as you keep up the production, you get a new car every other year. You can also move up to Mary Kay and become a director, which is what I am. And what I really loved about directorship was I made so many more friends and got to influence and mentor so many women. Plus, I got additional commissions and bonuses just for helping women learn to do what I got to do. And it was so fun because I was able to replace my engineering income as a Mary Kay sales director, but still be the one that drove my kids to school and be with my family as much as I wanted to be. We also have a family security program. This is for our national sales directors. And this program was probably the thing that got me thinking. In Mary Kay, when you become a national sales director, you're eligible for our family security program. They take your last 5 years as a national, and they pay you 60% of that till you're 80 for the next 15 years. My national, Joan Bruner, retired a few years ago, and as a single mom with 4 kids, her retirement check was over $27,000 a month. Yes, a month. And I thought, wow, as an engineer, when would I ever get $27,000 a month, let alone retire at $27,000 a month? And last October, I was in California, and I called her up and said, hey, let's have dinner. Well, when the check came, Joan always used to pay, so this time I thought maybe I would pay. I tried to pay the check, and she looked at me and she said, Rena, I make $1,000 a day for opening my eyes. And I thought, yes, you can take the check. Well, what an amazing lifestyle, and what an amazing legacy to pass on to your children. We also have some other benefits that I loved about Mary Kay. We have no territories or quotas, so you can sell and team build anywhere in the United States. We also have no quotas, so if you just do $200 order once a year, you can stay in Mary Kay, so there's no pressure to sell a certain amount or not sell a certain amount. And basically, one of these travel roll-up bags filled is about $400 retail or $200 wholesale, your price. So just keeping yourself in stock once a year could keep you in Mary Kay. That was my plan. We also have some tax advantages that you may be eligible for because you have now an in-home business. Some of the advantages I've been able to benefit from are writing off a portion of my cell phone, being able to depreciate any computers I buy. When I have business lunches, I can also write off a portion of my lunches. A lot of these expenses you may have too, but if you're an employee, like I was before Mary Kay, you may not have access to the tax deductions you would if you had an in-home business. We also have an amazing educational program. Our education is either cheap or free. We have now online educational programs and annual conferences. So many support opportunities, including an amazing website with MP3 downloads for you. All you need to do to get started with Mary Kay is you get a starter kit. You can see this is the current one as of this recording. The starter kit is updated and improved regularly. You get about $323 worth of full-size retail products. You can sit and see the cleansers right here, and the day and the night solution, and the oil-free eye makeup remover, and the mascara. You also get all these foundations over here. So you're getting another 10 foundations. And then you get another group of demos and books and little trays and mirrors and this cute tote bag. Almost $353 worth of retail product plus all your demos. It's discounted to new consultants for $100 plus tax and shipping. It's an amazing deal. This picture is one of my favorite pictures. It's my favorite building in the whole world. You might have heard of the Taj Mahal in India. Well, the same emperor that built the Taj Mahal also built this palace called the Sheesh Mahal, or the mirrored house. And if you can look at the walls, they're all mirrors. The ceilings as well are mirrors of this entire palace. And you know what they do at night? They light up one candle, and the candle reflects off the mirror, and one candle lights up the entire palace. And that's kind of like your dreams. When you light up your dreams, your whole world lights up. Once you get started, you can also have the option of having inventory or taking orders. One of the neatest things about having products on hand is you can start with a handful or a houseful or take orders. But did you know that Mary Kay actually guarantees the business? So if you ever decide that this is not for you, you can ship your unused inventory back to the company and get 90% of your money back. So if you decide in 2 months, 2 weeks, or a year down the road that this is not a business for you, Mary Kay actually guarantees the business. You know, when I started Mary Kay, my mother thought I was crazy, having an engineering degree and starting with Mary Kay, and everyone said, "You're going to sell lipsticks? Don't you have a good job? What are you going to do?" And you know what? I thought, wow, they had the opportunity to live life on their terms. Let me have the opportunity to live my life. We are one of the top 10 beauty brands in the world and featured in several magazines and companies, and our sales have been incredible. You know, I've been with Mary Kay for 18 years, and I feel like now, if there was a catch, I would have figured it out. So go ahead now and call the consultant or director that gave you this information and let them know what your interest level is. What are you feeling in your heart? And if this is something you would like some more information on, or maybe just to go ahead and give a try. Thank you so much. I really appreciate your learning more about my favorite company, Mary Kay Cosmetics. Thank you.